Okay, so I told you earlier that we are going to be using a combination of different cheats and exploits and stuff. This is one of the crazy glitches in the game. I don't know if it was ever intended to be found. I don't know what the deal is. But as you can see, we're still in Whiterun here. Those are the main gates right there. If you wanted to leave Whiterun, you'd leave through those gates. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is turn left, and we're going to come up to this little area right here. There's a barrel right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime here. Hunter, do you want to wait real quick so it's daytime so we can get a good view? We're going to just wait... wait about 17 hours or so that'll be daytime, so that you can see better. This is something that basically you're going to have to time your jump, and you're going to try and jump up on this wall and leave Whiterun. The game wants you to leave it through the gates, but we're leaving in a way that they did not intend, and it has some unexpected results.
Okay, so here's what you're going to want to do, is you're going to want to stand on top of the barrel. And then you can't sprint and run. You don't need to run and jump or anything. You just Y and forward. And so basically a lot of times what will happen is there's like this invisible barrier right here. So if you can kind of like jump and curve to the left, kind of like that. If it's not working for you, you can just kind of jump, curve to the left. So
it'll take a few tries because, again, this is a glitch in the game that's not supposed to happen. If you keep on trying, eventually you can make it up onto that wall. Like most glitches, it can take a few tries.
Oh. Let's see here.
And sometimes you might need to shed your armor or...
yeah, we'll try that. That lets you jump a little bit better.
Yeah, sometimes it inhibits your jumping if you have some heavy armor on. So we're just gonna... Basically, we're gonna get the dude naked so that he can...
Very nice.
So that
very nice.
Yeah, very nice. He's got his loincloth. Maybe he'll be able to jump a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so normally what happens is normally not that easy. You normally don't just soar through. Normally you would have to kind of walk into that corner where my pointer's facing. You just have to keep walking, sprinting into it until you plop out. So, as you can see, if you go up to the gate, it still says Open Skyrim. So the game still recognizes you as inside of Whiterun, and you can tell. The ground looks all screwed up, the buildings... And most of them aren't there, and they, they just
you can tell you're in the middle of a glitch right now. But what you're going to want to do is run all the way around to this area we're going to show you.
Doing this, if you decide that you want to go ahead and try and adventure out into the great beyond while the game still thinks you're in Whiterun, your game will be destroyed. Your world will just fall apart. It's awful. So make sure you stay close to Whiterun. Okay, so here we are. As we're going up this hill, you can kind of see Dragon's Reach. You're going to come to this big clearing where you can kind of just see under everything. You're going to want to run up and go about to where this wall is, and then jump to this stone right here. You're going to want to keep climbing up, push yourself against the wall, and just walk forward. Walk straight through here, and there's a chest floating in midair. So there's some invisible barriers in here that you just kind of got to go to the left about. Anyway, so as you can see, we're under the Sky Forge. You can see him doing his thing right there. So what you're going to want to do is just jump up and open the chest. Basically, everything that is inside here is that guy's inventory up there. It is his full inventory, and including in his inventory 1,000 gold. About each time 1,000 gold. So you can take whatever you want. You can take materials, armor, weapons. I mean, and the great thing is, as you progress through the game, all the weapons and armor progress with you. So
you'll get higher level weapons and armor as you become higher level. So you can do this glitch as many times as you want. Do you have to wait 48 hours?
Yeah, that's what a very important part of this is just like if you were to sell something.
Just real quick, you just fast traveled, right?
Yes.
So he got his 1,000 gold in the glitch mode, and then he just fast traveled back to Dragon's Reach.
Yeah. So in case you don't know where that forge is that I was just talking about, it's up here at the companion's place, and then up these steps right up here. So it's just like if you were to sell something to someone in the game, it uses their money, but after 48 hours, it all comes back. See, we'll show you real quick.
A lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
If you look toward the bottom there, Oh, never mind. It doesn't show that. Anyways, so what you're going to do is just wait at his forge for 48 hours. And if you push the menu button on your Xbox right as you click it, time goes so much faster.
Yeah,
little mini glitch.
Little mini glitch in there whenever you're waiting. If you hit the X button before that first hour passes, so you got 24 hours, we got to wait 24 more. As soon as you click the button to start the time, you hit the menu button, and time will count down a lot quicker than it normally would.
You guys probably can't hear it, but if you actually try this, you can actually hear the clicks going faster, faster, and faster. Okay.
So we've waited 24 hours.
So then you want to talk to him.
Shape.
It takes a second sometimes. This happens with a lot of the blacksmiths.
I ain't much
Alright,
for
tell
talking.
me what you have for sale.
Gods be praised.
So basically you just want to talk to him, open up his inventory, and then you're good. And then you just go back to the chest, and all the golden material will be back there. That's all you have to do.
Alrighty, we'll try that again. Okay, so Hunter is on his last time doing this glitch. So remember, the glitch is you push yourself through that wall, get into this little glitch area here. He's done this 5 times. This will be his 5th time. So it's a little bit weird when you get into this place because you gotta, you can't see where you're stepping. But so this will be his 5th time doing it, getting his. So remember, the order you do is you jump outside that wall. So you're in the glitch world. You run all the way around to the other side, near Dragon's Reach. You go to that path that we showed you, jump into the glitch. You get the money out of the chest. You go talk to the Skyforge guy. You wait 48 hours. After that, you talk to him, you look at his inventory, which kind of resets it, and then you can do the glitch again. He's done that 5 times, so he now has $5,000, and it's only been about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's right. And so now that he has $5,000, he can go back and talk to funny-looking dude who'll now sell him a house, and he can finally get his house. Okay, so we found the guy that sells us the house. You have $5,000 now, and you can buy a house, but in order to do the mega cheat, you're going to need to buy a bookshelf. So we're going to show you a little way that you can actually buy the house for $5,000, but still keep the $5,000. It's another cheat. What you want to do is you want to look for a room that has a chest or a bookshelf or something that you could store your money in. Now, this room that's right behind him has some chests and some wardrobes. So what we're doing is we're running into this guy, and every time we run into him, we're pushing him back. And this takes a little bit because you got to angle it right, and it takes a little bit, but we're gonna get him pushed into the room, and we're gonna push him near that wardrobe or that dresser. And so we'll resume the video whenever we get him pushed around. Again, be patient, use your angles, run into him, and just slowly move him back into that room. Okay guys, so it takes a little bit because he keeps wanting to walk away, so it takes a little bit, but we finally got him pushed in. So what you're going to want to do, you need to make sure that you can, save it. Always save in this, man. Always save, all the time. You're going to try and get him close enough to where you can talk to him, but that you can still look at the dresser. You want to save before you try this glitch, because if you mess up and you lose your 5,000, you're going to want to reload. And this may take a couple times. You really want to get him close to that dresser because you're going to want to talk to him and then look at the dresser. Hunter, why don't you explain what you're going to do?
Okay, so we're right here how it says, I'd like to purchase a house in the city. You go ahead and click
The house
that.
I mentioned earlier is still available.
Okay, so here's the part where you need to be quick. When you say, I'll take it, you quickly push B and open the cupboard. Okay, we did it. We didn't hear the little gold noise. So what you want to do is go down to miscellaneous. You want to store all of your gold. Back out, you just got the key. But he can't take any gold from you because all your gold is stored right here. So now,
what we've just done then, because he was quick enough, whenever you pay for something, you're going to hear the money exchange. It'll give you that sound of gold. He was quick enough to where he said, yes, I'll buy the house, and immediately he looked at that dresser and he deposited the gold before he had a chance to actually take it. So he thinks that the game thinks that you paid for the house, but really, in that split second between, you actually stored it in there. So now we just bought the house and we have the $5,000.
okay, so we've done that cool glitch, and now we have 5,000 gold to just throw anywhere you want. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to buy all the furnishings. Really, all you need is to get the, I think it's the living room
Very
furnishings,
well.
but I'm not sure.
Is there anything else?
So we're just going to go ahead and buy
Very
all
well.
of them.
Is there
Basically,
anything else you'd like
the
to
reason that we're
purchase?
spending all
Very
this
well.
money furnishing
Is
the
there
house
anything else you'd like
is
to-
because you
Very
need
well.
a
Is there
bookshelf.
anything else
A
you'd
bookshelf
like
that
to
you actually have
purchase?
access
Very well.
to. And the only
there
way you can get
anything
that
else
is if
you'd
you
like
buy
to
your own
purchase?
house and
Very
buy
well.
the
I'll
table
make the
itself.
arrangements.
So
Is
we'll
there
come
anything
back
else
once
you'd
we're
like to
inside the
purchase?
house.
All right, so we're going to show you, whenever you purchase a house, there's the entrance to Whiterun right there. Whenever you purchase a house, it's going to be called Breeze Home, and it's going to be the second house. It's right next to the forgery, right next to the entrance. It's called Breeze Home. And since you bought all the furnishings, you have a bookshelf that you see right there to your right. Okay, we are ready to start the ultimate cheat. Now, this is a very, you have to do this in the exact right order, and you're going to love it. We're going to go through it slowly. We definitely recommend that you save before, and then we'll tell you that, when we're recommending saving again. But basically, you go to your bookshelf in your home, and you're going to activate your shelf, go down to that book, and go down to the Augma Infinium book, and you're going to press X to store it. You do not want to read it.
Hit right trigger.
You're going to hit the right trigger or press X, whatever it says, to store it, and you're going to store it on your bookshelf. Okay. Now, you're going to press A to read it. So now it opens up. Right now, what this book does is you can choose the path of might, the path of shadow, or the path of magic. And whichever one you choose, it's going to start upgrading you several times on several different skill levels. So it's a really cool perk. Unfortunately, you can only use it once unless you do this trick. So right now, you notice at the bottom, you can press A to take it. So you want to press A and you want to take it. So do not read it yet. Now you can see we're back to activate bookshelf. Go down to your books. Now you can press the right trigger to read it. Now you can choose one of the three paths. We suggest you start with the path of might. Now Hunter has already been doing this glitch here for a few minutes now, so he's already leveled up the path of might. So he's going to go over to the path of shadow. But you're going to see as soon as he hits that, his light armor is increasing, his lock picking is increasing, just several of his skill trees are increasing right now because of the book. Now immediately, while this is happening, he's going to store it again. So he's going to press X to store it, and now we're right back to where you press A to read it, and again, you're going to take, you're going to activate the bookshelf, go down to books, read it. This time you can go ahead and choose the path again, and as you can see, it's allowing him to reuse the book over and over again. But remember, you have to do it in this order. One of the ways that, one of the keys that you can look at, because this can get confusing, that's why we recommend you save, is because this can get confusing. You might have to start again if you do it the wrong way. But one thing you'll notice is right now, anytime that you have the opportunity to read it, if you look at the bottom, if it says take, then take it. Don't read it, take it. Because the next time, whenever you see activate bookshelf, you go to your books, you go to the Augma Infinium. Right now, it does not give you the option to take. Now you can go ahead and read it. And so what you're going to do is just spend, it probably takes about 10 minutes altogether. You're going to do this over and over and over again until every single one of your skills are at 100, which is something that you would never just be able to do unless you played the game for probably months. This is an amazing glitch. You keep doing this over and over again. I'm going to show you what it looks like whenever he reaches 100 on all of it. Now, what I would recommend doing is every once in a while, I would recommend saving. We always say that because in case something goes wrong, you don't want to have to start all over again. So every once in a while, save it. The other thing we really strongly recommend is you could level up about 20 million times right now. You have all of these level ups that you can do. We recommend that you do not use any of your perks. If you want to go ahead and start upgrading your magicka, health, and stamina, you can go ahead and do it. You can see he's leveled up so many times. He's leveled up 15 times in the last 5 minutes. Again, we recommend you even it out. Just switch on and off. Magicka, health, stamina. Okay, so it's a heck of a lot more than 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's leveled up a ton of times. As you can see, he is just leveling up like crazy. Just try and keep him even. Magicka, health, and stamina. Each one of them is super important. Don't use any of your perks quite yet. So now that he's done that, he's going to go ahead and save the game. You can see a lot of his skills are already at 100. He's going to save his game right now, and then he's going to continue on with the glitch. So remember, activate shelf, go to book. It doesn't say take at the bottom, so that means it's okay to go ahead and read it. Now he's going to store it. Now he's going to press the A button to read. You see it says take at the bottom. He's going to take it. So keep on repeating this until every single one of your perks is at 100, and that is going to be an amazing time. You're going to become incredibly powerful. We'll see as soon as Hunter finishes it. We'll resume. All right, guys. So it only took 10 minutes or so of doing the Ogma Infinium glitch, and Hunter has completely leveled himself up. When he came into this, he was, I think, a 16.
Yep.
And now you can see he's at a level 81. So he's gone through and upgraded his health, magicka, and stamina every time he leveled up, to where now each one of those, you can see he's made him pretty even. His magicka is at 370, health is at 370, stamina is at 360, so he's pretty even there. And every single one of his skill path trees are at 100%, which means that he can start using perks to upgrade that. Now, you can see that you can start having fun here and start upgrading the perk trees, the skill trees that you like. But one thing you have to do in order to continue our master glitch awesome god mode here, enchanting, you need to upgrade that fully. So every single thing on there, you need to get upgraded. Now you can see Hunter has upgraded every single thing on there, and he still has 67 perks that he can spread out however he wants. Okay, so for the next part of this tutorial, you could go ahead and break off and just start playing some of the game and stuff now, but we're going to show you if level 81.5, if you'd like to kind of go past that, we're going to show you for the rest of this tutorial on how to go about leveling up as much as you want, pretty much indefinitely. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to Dawnstar. We used a carriage and we came to Dawnstar. There's a hidden chest here. Now, a lot of times this chest is going to have what we're looking for. What we're looking for is a piece of armor that is enchanted with alteration. Now, robes, you can find some magic robes, mage's robes that have alteration, but those also have a magicka part to it too, and that won't work. We need just alteration. So if you come to this certain section here, there's actually an invisible chest. There's the mine, and then there's these rocks, and then right in between the rocks, somewhere around here, if you just look around enough, you're going to see, you can't see the chest, but it'll say search chest. It's hidden. So once you open that up, there's a ton of really great stuff in here. Now, we were pretty lucky because there happens to be in here steel armor of minor alteration. One more up. There you go. Okay. So you're going to want to take that, because we're going to disenchant that, and we're going to learn how to enchant another item with alteration. So now that we have that, now if that chest happens to not have that, it's going to take a while. You're going to have to go shopping all around Skyrim, different merchants. You're going to have to sometimes wait 48 hours so they replenish and change their inventory until you can find something that just has alteration and no other kind of enchantment, just alteration. And then you're going to have to buy it or steal it or whatever. And the next part of the video, we're going to show you what to do with that.